Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And of course, I got some new news concerning Ben Davidson. You know, the newly found trainer for Tyson Fury and friend also to Tyson Fury, as well as other things, has went on report and stated that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the rematch, should wait. He would prefer Anthony Joshua and Wilder fight for the unified title. Then the winner fights the lineal champion, which is Tyson Fury. You know, he's went on record to say that. You know, the funny thing about it, he's, you know, this is his opinion. He's trainer, amongst other things, friend, you know, pretty much savior to Tyson Fury. You know, and Tyson Fury's also mentioned that as well, that, hey, you know, I'll let those guys fight each other, you know, and I'll fight the winner out of those. Since they fought to a draw, that's pretty much all you really need to know on a decision basis, right? Decision-wise. So that should tell you there's no reason for that fight not to happen. In fact, Ben Davidson has a lot of influence over, you know, Tyson Fury. That's why I believe, you know, those guys are in sync in a lot of times. You know, if that happens, what that means is Deontay Wilder really has no choice but to either fight as mandatory or get his ass in the ring with Anthony Joshua, simply because, you know, it makes more sense. Because why would Tyson Fury go then and fight Anthony Joshua? I mean, it could happen, but it would make more sense productively, because then you wouldn't worry about, you wouldn't have to worry about who then Joshua, or wherever the winner out of Joshua Fury, then fighting Deontay. No, if Deontay and Anthony Joshua fight, then the winner of that could fight Fury. Then after that would be the unified, lineal, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to worry about all this. Okay, this fighter fights this fighter, then he fights this fighter, because the draw really set everyone back anyhow. You know what I mean? But it saved Deontay's ass. Really, it did. It saved Deontay's ass. And if he was smart, he would know, okay, all the shit that I've talked, I should shut up talking and make the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? Because what Ben Davidson is saying is correct. It's legit, and I agree with it, because, you know, why, you know, you got one face, one name. You heard all that talk the whole time. I'm tired of all the champions. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. You know, well, since you're tired of that and you believe what's coming out of your mouth, you should fight Anthony Joshua. You know, if you believe that you can beat this guy, go ahead and fight this guy, because it looks like now, and what Ben Davidson is saying, you know, it makes a lot of sense. I would be all for it. And Ben Davidson and Tyson Fury might decide, like, hey, I don't want to fight you right now. You know, they might decide to uphold that. They don't have to do anything, you know, because one thing that Deontay Wilder cannot do is freeze anyone out, okay? He can think in his mind that he's doing so. But if he has nowhere to go, if you shut off the the pathways of where he thinks he can go, or where he can't go, he can only do so many things. He's limited, okay? Ben Davidson and Tyson Fury, these guys, you know, they should take their fight another fight, get him more fine-tuned, get him ready, get him in shape, you know, and then that'll force Deontay Wilder to, like I said, to either fight his mandatory or fight Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, it would look contradicting for Deontay Wilder, but hey, then again, you know, it clearly shows who was ducking this whole time with all that, and I'm not going into that right now, you know, but the significance is, you know, the game. You can clearly see the game plan from Tyson's camp. You know, they don't have to fight Deontay Wilder right now. There's nothing to really prove, like I've said before. So yeah, those guys should fight each other. You know what I mean? Let's skip a step. You know, why should those guys fight again right now? And if he's going to fight, and if Deontay Wilder is going to fight again, and if he's actually granted to fight Tyson Fury again, he has to come with something else on the table besides that WBC belt, which he drawed with Tyson Fury for. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people will agree, including myself, that Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder. So why would he then get an automatic rematch with Fury? Because here's the deal, people. He drawed with the lineal champ. Like Deontay Wilder said, we treated him like a champ because he is a champ. He is a champion. Okay, since he's a champion and everyone thought you lost, why would you be granted a draw? You know, or granted a rematch rather. Then where you know, and a lot of people know that you lost. So if they figured you lost, you shouldn't just be easily granted a rematch that easily. You know, you'd have to do something else to redeem yourself. Come with something else on the table. So if you get in there and you fight and you beat Anthony Joshua, right? Then you will come with something worth coming back for a rematch for. Does that make sense, guys? Because to me, Wilder doesn't really deserve any accolades whatsoever. He doesn't. You know, him and Fury created decent numbers for first-time guys coming into pay-per-view. That's great, you know, on a business standpoint. But legacy standpoint, Deontay Wilder's legitimacy dropped, okay? So he has to redeem himself. He has to go and do something now, like, hey, because in the eyes, he lost, all right? So since the loser, or the people's loser, that's what he is, the people's loser, has to go and fight the unified champion. And the unified champion, of course, is Anthony Joshua. Beat Joshua, then you get granted your rematch with Tyson Fury. Then whoever wins out of that, we won't have a question, we won't have a problem. That would be the winner. You know what I mean? So it's winner takes all, definitely. So you guys tell me what you think about Ben Davidson's opinion, remarks. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.